Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Keeping It Chaotic podcast. My name is Ava.
My name is Cheyenne, and I feel extremely short right now sitting next to this mic. We are in a new setup currently. It is, or it was, Galentine's Day for us. We did a little party, and we figured might as well use the background. So this is our background for today. Hope you like it. What are we getting into today?
First of all, it's literally 11:37.
We are so tired. We were supposed to film this earlier today, but we ran out of time setting up for this Galentine's party. So we were like, we'll just do it after. And then my kids took forever to fall asleep. So we're here now at 11:30.
Half asleep.
Freezing.
It's so cold. Hence, if you're watching the video, we are wearing blankets because it's literally like 2 degrees in here.
We're also wearing Valentine's headbands. So we're very festive today. Love that for us. It was our first Galentine's ever. So
Because we've never had friends.
no, we've never had enough friends to throw a party. So this was definitely interesting. So I just want to shout out my sister's friends who are now our friends because without them, it would have just been the three of us, me, Ava, and my best friend Tina is currently in the room with us. She's watching on the bed. So yeah,
Slay, Tina.
maybe we'll get her in here somehow or something. Get her opinions also. I don't know. Today we are mainly my cat is in here also. So if she jumps on the table, sorry about that. Yeah, today we are getting into the topic of like mean girls and just mean people, I guess, in general, and our thoughts on that and haters and all of that fun stuff.
Yeah, so I think we'll just get right into it.
I think we should address how many things have happened since the last time we have recorded. The last time we recorded was our One Direction episode. In the beginning, we had predicted that Taylor was going to announce something at the Grammys. We thought she was going to announce Reputation, Taylor's version. No. She announced an entire new album, and I was taken so aback by that.
Genuinely so, like, just confused. I think, obviously, like Cheyenne said, we were totally expecting Reputation Taylor's version. All of the Easter eggs, all the signs were there, and then obviously that's not what happened. And I I'm gonna plug my TikTok right now because I posted my reaction on there. It's in the link below. But I was just like so confused, and you can see how sorry, the cat is just jumping all over the place. You can just see like how confused I am and like in just like pure shock. I immediately FaceTime Cheyenne and I was like, what in the hell does this chick mean she's coming out with a new album before Reputation? That was just absolutely insane.
Yeah, I guess it was like a given, but we didn't even really think about it because she did two re-releases and then she released Midnights and then did the two re-releases. So obviously, I mean, if she's sticking to a pattern, but it threw me off so badly when she started posting black and white. So obviously we think Reputation. And also, like, at least it wasn't on my For You page. I don't even think we talked about it. We had no idea that it was Taylor's 13th Grammy. Like, obviously, she's going to do something for her 13th Grammy. Like, but like I said, the new album just like completely shook us. Like, we were not okay. And I'm so excited. I have no idea what to even expect. Like, I feel like we've discussed like coming into being a Swiftie like later than like most people. Like we've always liked Taylor Swift, but I feel like it wasn't as serious and like we weren't as invested until like maybe a couple years ago. So I'm excited to like fully dive into like a new album and just get the new vibes from that. And I literally am so done with guessing anything that she's trying to do because it's always wrong or I don't know. It's a lot. It's been a lot to process.
Yeah, I think being a Swiftie is just like you're like kept on your toes 24/7. You never know what to expect. Like literally she can pull anything out of her hat and like we'll eat it up. So, yeah, very excited for the Tortured Poets Department or the Dead Poets Society,
Dead Poet
whichever you want to
Society.
call it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a hard title to
yeah.
say.
In my head, I'm like, just her new album. I'm not even gonna try to say that. I'll get there one day, but we have a couple months to get it together.
Yeah, today is not the day.
No. Other than that, how do you feel about the Grammys overall? Are you happy with like awards and stuff? I know you were very like you wanted Gracie to win so badly. Best New Artist. That did not happen.
Yeah, I mean, I the Grammys are always like hit or miss and they're very unpredictable. Sometimes, best new artist, you're like, who the hell is this? Like I feel like the last 2 years I've been like, are we for real? Like be so serious right now.
Yeah.
Um, but like in my heart, she is the best new artist, and I think she just wasn't like, I don't know, just not. I don't want to say like not Grammy material because she so is, but just like I don't know. They just look for like the most random things in the Academy. So I'm not surprised that she didn't win, but I was definitely disappointed. Also disappointed that Olivia Rodrigo did not win anything for Guts. Um, I am such a Guts fan, like 10 times better than Sour, and I loved Sour so much, but Guts is just everything to me. Um, and I just think that it was a very strong project, and for it to go home with no Grammys was really, really shocking.
Yeah, I was also surprised to like realize after all these years that this was Miley's first ever Grammy nomination, Grammy win. Like obviously so happy for her. I mean, she deserves it. Um, but yeah, definitely sad that like Olivia didn't win anything because Guts is one of our favorites. So, I mean, just as a fan, it was kind of disappointing. I kind of understand why because I feel like they stay with like safe kind of like pop music. And I feel like Guts was just very, very different from Sour, which was like the typical pop kind of album, whereas Guts was like a little bit more like punk rock kind of. I don't really know, but I feel like the people at the Recording Academy, like it wasn't like their kind of typical album that they would go for. Um, so yeah, I get why it didn't win, but also just sucks because it is such an incredible album. Sorry, my cat is just a psychopath. Also, my eye keeps crying, so if I'm not crying. It's just been a long day. Also,
The cat's literally eating the string to one of the balloons in here.
Nala, please stop. Please stop.
Yeah, you, bro. She
What?
looks so confused.
Also, Justin Bieber singing "Eeny Meeny"
Oh my god.
at I think it was the National Hockey game.
Yeah, it was
It was something
something.
in Canada. Tate McRae also performed, but I had no idea Justin Bieber was performing. And Ava sent me a TikTok of him singing "Eeny Meeny." What?
We were entirely unwell. We did not know what the fuck was going on.
No, he needs to do an Eras tour of his own. Sign me up. I need to be there. I seen him at his last tour that he had before he canceled all of them. So luckily, I was lucky enough. I went to the show at Crypto. It'll always be Staples to me. I went to the show at Staples. Sorry, I'm not
Yeah.
calling it Crypto. Staples Center. I don't remember what the tour was called, but his most recent tour before he canceled it, we went to that. Me and Tina, and it was fantastic. It was Tina's first concert. We just like randomly decided to go, and I'm so happy we did because if
The cat just like attacked me.
if he doesn't go on tour again, it's gonna be devastating. But I just feel like we need it. We need a Justin Bieber's Eras tour. I need to hear Journals live once more. That is one of my favorite albums. So Ava is so delusional right now. Fun fact about Ava, after like 9:30 p.m., she just literally goes off the rails. I don't.
I'm
So
literally
you're
crying
gonna
right now.
you're gonna experience a whole new Ava in this episode. I don't know how close I need to get. I also don't know if this mic is like covering my face. I'm a short little lady, sorry. um I feel like this episode is coming at a perfect time because it's just like I feel like we're just surrounded by a lot of negativity and we're trying to like navigate how to deal with that. Um so yeah, I just feel like we kind of like wrote everything down notes wise as to like how we deal with it, or when there's negativity around us, mean people, haters, whatever you want to call it. um we're kind of just like learning how to navigate that and just like also not spread the negativity. And with the whole like Taylor being Swifties and stuff like that, all the hate that she is getting once again, I feel like we are repeating the Reputation era before it was the Reputation era. I mean, people were extremely upset that she announced a new album at the Grammys. They were just like, why did she do it there? Blah, blah, blah. But like, she has done that in the past. And also, like, the Grammys is an award ceremony to celebrate music. Like, why wouldn't she? And 13 being like her favorite lucky number, winning her 13th Grammy, like, why wouldn't she do that? And also with the whole Super Bowl thing and the Chiefs going, obviously she's going to be there. And everyone is just pissed off about that. But I just feel like, regardless, people just want to hate Taylor Swift so badly. But it's like, for what? Literally, what do you get out of that? Like, calling her fans weirdos or like freaks or anything like that. Like, I just don't understand that. Like, you're a fan of football. We're not sitting here like you're a fucking loser because you like football and you're not even playing it. Like, we understand on this side of the end. What? We understand on this end that like that's something that you like. You love football. You're passionate about it, and like I feel like there was a podcast that I was listening to, and I seen a clip on TikTok also that was like, men buy sports jerseys the same that we buy like merch at a concert, but like nobody says anything to them because that's like, quote, normal and it's acceptable. But because females are doing it or like incredibly excited about something, it's just like obsessive or weird. And like, I don't know, it's definitely a double standard kind of thing, but also like to shit on a specific fan base because you don't understand it. That I feel like that is weird, to like just call out specific people and be like, they're so weird, they're so like obsessive or whatever. But we could say the same thing to like anybody else that's a fan of like Travis Scott or any football player, any team. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't understand why people feel the need to just constantly tear other people down for things that they like.
Yeah, I think that especially like as fangirls, um, like in whatever like fandom you're in, there's always people that are gonna like hate on you within the fandom, and it's like we all like the same thing. Why are we butting heads over this or that? Like, there's really no need for it. And especially if you're like a new fan into whatever fandom, I think I've definitely noticed that about like the Swifties. Like, if they're a new fan or like came in during folklore, which like I feel like a lot of people did, including myself, everyone's like, oh, well, you weren't here for this era, so you can't claim this song or this album. And it's like, just because we weren't there then, why can't we be here now and just enjoy it in this moment? Like, there's just such like a, I don't even know, just like a double standard for like fans that are new and fans that are old. And it's just so annoying to be on the side of like a newer fan and being told that like I can't enjoy this. And especially like with Reputation, I feel like a lot of people are like, if you didn't like Taylor Swift during these years, then you don't deserve to be here. And it's like, okay, what? That literally makes no fucking sense. Like, you should be glad that this many people now today like her. Like, 10 times the amount of people today like her than back in her Reputation era. Like, why are you trying to guard this one artist just because you don't want new fans in the fandom? And that's just so crazy to me to like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I feel like when Taylor Swift first came out, like when I heard Teardrops on My Guitar, I literally had like the CD that now that's what I call music, like whatever number it was. And I remember listening to that song and I was like, who's Taylor Swift? I've never heard of her. And at that point, she was like a country artist. So I was like, oh, I don't really particularly like country. But then I ended up listening to it and I was like, oh, it's pretty good. But then, like, I wouldn't say I was like a Swiftie back then. I liked her music or whatever singles that she put out. And then obviously was a One Direction fan. And when she started dating Harry Styles, I was like, fuck her. Like, but it was just more of like a jealousy thing, you know? Like, she's dating Harry Styles. Like, I was in love with Harry Styles. And at that point, I wasn't like listening to her music like an active fan, I guess. So, like, I didn't claim being a Swiftie until like the folklore era, Evermore era. But yeah, I feel like it's definitely harder now to like get into a fandom and be accepted without being like, well, you weren't here at her worst or you weren't here at blah blah blah. But it's like, I just feel like why does it matter? Like I'm not gonna sit here and claim like I've been a Swiftie my entire life and quiz me on anything. I know everything. Like that's not at all what I'm claiming. But like as of right now, Taylor Swift and her music has just like genuinely helped me go through so many emotions over the past few years. Like I feel like the whole COVID thing, like that was such a huge shock to me. Mental health wise, it was terrible. I was pregnant during COVID for the first time. I was incredibly sick. I was miserable. I was like, I hate this. I'm so unhappy. Not like unhappy with being pregnant, but just like the experience in itself. I couldn't get out. We were like locked in our homes. We couldn't go anywhere. And when Folklore came out, it was just like literally everything that I had been going through was like put on paper. Literally everything that I was going through at the time, like she had just sang about it in an entire album and it helped me like get out of this rut and and I wanted to be like more creative and I feel like her music definitely pulled me out of whatever I was going through at the time. And yeah, she's like with One Direction, she's helped so many people and definitely like got me out of my comfort zone with like storytelling kind of music. And like with reading, I feel like it's such an escape for me to like imagine these worlds in my head or like these scenes. And I feel like specifically with Folklore, it was such a storytelling album that like it let my mind like create whatever world that it wanted to with that album. And same with Evermore. Um, but yeah, I feel like any kind of album from her is like whatever you're feeling or going through, there's a song from Taylor Swift that'll help you. I promise.
So, kind of going off of like the hatred of just like other people in fandoms, but also just like segueing into having just mean people, mean girls in your life, like growing up and whatever. Um, I think I don't know.
I just feel like our mindset completely wanted to change 2024. That's why we started our podcast. That's why we, started posting more on social media. We just wanted like a new outlet and to just like stop caring so much about what anyone thinks. And my biggest thing this year is I genuinely want to protect my peace and try to like get rid of negativity as much as possible. I know it's like almost impossible to get rid of it completely. But just genuinely like not giving a fuck. Like, I want to do things that make me happy, and even if people criticize it or don't understand it, that's completely fine. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to please everyone, but like the whole mean people act and pick me people, just stuff like that. Like, who fucking cares? Like, why does it bother you so much? And why do you feel the need to just constantly being like, why are you doing that? Or what, like, why does it affect you so badly?
Yeah, I think that like people who talk about like you and what you like and like talk down on it just make you feel so incredibly shitty. And like, for what? You would be so pissed off if like you liked football and we were like, ew, why do you like football? That fucking sucks. Like, your
Like,
team
you're
sucks.
not even playing. Like, why are you gonna watch something that you can go out and do, and you're not even doing it? You're just watching other people do it.
Yeah, especially like if you're telling a man that, they're gonna be so genuinely pissed off, but we're not allowed to like be pissed off that people are shitting on Taylor Swift or shitting on this person. And it's like literally the same thing. Why are we setting a double standard here? Like, why? Like, there's just no need to hate on people for liking whatever they like. There's just really no need for it. And if you're one of those people, you're
Literally get a life. Find a hobby. Do something better with your time than just being a troll and just sitting there and being a hater. Like, it makes you know better than the rest of us. And if anything, like, you're the shitty person for talking down on people, for like finally having the confidence to do whatever they want to do to feel better, or if they think something's funny and you like don't think it's funny, then don't like it. Don't look at it. Move on. Like, the need to just let people know that it's weird, or it's not the norm, or it's not something that they would do. Fine, don't do it. I feel like people project their insecurities a lot of the time when they're like hating or just being a negative person. And from what I think we've learned over the past few months, even just posting, no one really cares. Like, no one cares if you're out and you're filming, and like, no one's paying attention to you, truly, except for your biggest fans.
literally like the people I feel like you're closest to in life are gonna be like your biggest haters, or like are not gonna support you as much as random people on the internet. Like, I I have so many people like on my TikToks that like comment, and I've never met them before. Like, we're internet friends, just followed you like a week ago, and you're like liking and commenting on all my posts. Like, thank you. I love you. Where the hell is this energy from my friends that I grew up with?
Yeah, I would like to say my biggest fan is Tina. She's sitting right over there. She's staring me dead in the fucking eye. Like, you better correct that. Um, Tina comments on everything, so love her. But yeah, I feel like people closest to you will. It's kind of like keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer, kind of a thing. Like, or people that aren't brave enough to do it, or just like didn't, like, they don't have the mindset to like try new things, or like they have to stick to the norm. That's fine, you know. You do you, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you're lame. But also, like, it's just, I don't know, it's fucking weird when people are like, that's so lame, or why would you do that? Like, it's I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so annoying. Like, just be supportive or be quiet. Like, that's it. You don't have to voice your opinion constantly. And I don't know. I just feel like if it sorry, I'm choked and died right now. I just feel like if it's not affecting anyone negatively and it's not hurting somebody, like us posting content, we're doing it for, like, I guess, quote unquote, our niche. Like, we're fangirls through and through. Like, obviously we're gonna appeal to the fangirl. Like, we're not gonna appeal to the jock that wants to know all the sports talk, and we don't claim that we know that. And I feel like we're obviously going to talk about things that we relate to, things that we like, and we're not going to try to appeal to like an entire world. We're going to try to appeal to the people that we have things in common with. So like if you don't like that, bye. Thank you. Move on to the next one. There's billions of podcasts. There's billions of people doing the same thing that we are. And if you don't like what we do, then that's completely fine. But don't be a hater. Don't be a sideline hater. Like, just move on. I do want to say though, I don't know, I think we have mentioned it before, but like with the whole best friend breakup episode, we got like DMs saying like, you know, thank you. I'm kind of going through this right now. And just like hearing it being put out there, like knowing that it's a normal thing, like it was helpful to them. And even if it's one person or 100 people, like we're just so thankful that people are listening and can relate or resonate with anything that we're saying. And if we can help one person while having 100 haters, like I'll deal with it. It's fine.
Yeah, like that at the end of the day, that's really all that matters to us is the people that support us and listen and understand what we're talking about and are grateful for us for talking about it because it is like a hard thing to bring up, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. And then with the whole Galentine's theme, I just feel like girls supporting girls needs to be a top priority because, like, who else do we have? Clearly, we're making men so unhappy and so uncomfortable with bringing a female pop star into the mix being at football games. Like, I think they did the stats of how long they truly showed her on screen of a 3.5 hour football game. The longest amount of time through the entire 3.5 hours was 1 minute. That was the longest that they have showed her. And it wasn't like a full minute that they showed her. It was like 10 seconds here, 8 seconds there, 20 seconds here. Like, why the fuck does it bother you so badly? Like,
Yeah, and like on average, I think it was like 25 seconds per game. Like, if y'all are that extremely bothered by seeing this billionaire on your television screen for 25 seconds in 3.5 hours, you are probably her biggest fan and you're just too scared to admit it.
yeah, it's fine. We'll accept you. It's totally, it's fine. Like, whatever. If you want to be a fan of Taylor Swift, come on over. Talk to us about it. We love her. It's my queen.
Have you ever had like a true hater in like school or anything?
I'm sure. Oh, yeah. One just came to mind. I did. Yeah, she was crazy. I mean, I feel like she was preying on my downfall at all times. I feel like I also had like secret friends that were like hoping that like I failed at all times. And yeah, I definitely had like bullies my whole life. But I think that also comes into effect with like them just projecting their insecurities onto you. Um, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't perfect, but also like I don't think I've ever bullied somebody or like intentionally said something to like hurt them unless like they did it to me first, you know? But I feel like that look on your face, you definitely have had a hater in high school.
No, I'm literally staring at that doll in the corner because Arya was in here earlier and I was like, baby. That's all I can think of right now. So sorry. Never to like my face. I haven't had like I don't think I've had like a mean girl situation like to my face. I think the only thing I can really think of is like sophomore year maybe. There was this girl and I knew her boyfriend and
Oh, no.
she like hated me, and I found this out from like one of my friends at the time, and she was like, "Oh yeah, she doesn't like you because whatever." And I was like, "I've literally never spoken to this girl once in my life, all because I'm friends with her boyfriend." And like I grew up with them,
Mhm.
friends. Like, stay in your lane. I'm not trying to steal your boyfriend. You're just mad.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the same thing. I mean, the girl that everyone knew that we had problems was because of a boy. It was my boyfriend in high school. It was her boyfriend first, and she found out me and him were talking, and she was like not having it. She was like, "Hey, me and so are in the middle of getting back together, so I'd appreciate if like you stop talking to him." And I was like, "What? Who the fuck are you?" Like I don't know. And she just like made sure to let me know like every negative thing about him, or like if he was still friends with her or talking to her, like she let me know, "Oh, he texted me last night, you know, keep your man on a leash." And it's like, okay, like why do you feel the need to like constantly be in my relationship? And granted, it was high school. Like at the time, it was a huge deal to me. I was like, oh my God, like my life's over. She's such a bitch. She's going to ruin my relationship. But now looking back at it, I'm like, okay, girl, calm down. Like, you act like I was going to marry this man. Um, Thank God, we're not, no longer speak to him. And I don't even know what happened to her. So
It is what it is.
is what it is.
I think I have another hater that I just thought of. This bitch on my dance team. I don't even give a fuck. I She hated me, and it was mutual.
Name
Like, there
drop her.
was
You won't. Name drop her name. First and last. Go.
starts with an M. I'll just say that.
Ooh, Melissa, she's
The
fucking
the
coming
people
for
who
you.
know, if you know, you know, you know, you know. But I don't know why. I literally don't know why. I was probably just fucking annoying. Like, that's probably it. Um, but yeah, it was mutual, and I think everyone knew on the team that she did not like me. But I was like, I don't really give a fuck. You're literally throwing the team under the bus any chance you get, and you were captain, so
You literally could not. You had two left feet, so shut up. Just kidding. I don't even know you, but wish you well in hell. We're so delusional right now. I also had a friend in high school. Let's see. Let's keep going. If anyone wants to talk shit, we could talk shit back. Yeah, I had a friend in high school that I thought we were really close, but she, I feel like, went after any guy that I liked or any guy that I was like interested in. She like had to get to him first. Or there was like an instance where I like this guy and like the feelings were mutual, and I feel like we were getting to a place where we were like, okay, maybe we can start dating. And immediately, I guess she found out. I don't know how she found out. Maybe like he told her or something. I don't know. I don't really know the details. I just remember her texting me and being like, "Hey, just wanted to let you know me and blank hooked up. Just thought you should know since you're going to start dating him." And I was like, weird, but okay. Like, haven't talked to her in months at that point. We were already graduated. Like, I don't know. It's just like weird. Girls are fucking weird sometimes. And I'm not saying like all men are trash and men are only the problem, because sometimes girls are strange human beings. Um, I don't know.
real.
But me and Ava are perfect and there's nothing wrong with us. And I don't know why we have haters. Like, we're truly so funny. Perfect.
I mean, if you don't like us, you're missing
That's
out.
your problem, dude. I don't. It's honest hour, baby. Let's go.
It is 12:17 in the morning.
I'm
We're
getting
going for it.
kind of hungry too, so.
I was like, before we started filming, I was like, can we bring snacks in here?
Sure about a drinky drink or something.
I'm really thirsty, but I like don't want to crinkle my water bottle in the mic.
Also, the Daily Mail coming for me the other day while I posted a TikTok was kind of funny. I posted a TikTok on the Keeping It Chaotic podcast and used one of Daily Mail's videos. I forgot to tag them. I truly meant to, but I guess I forgot. and immediately they had it flagged. And I was like, all right, sorry. I
Oh
tagged
my
them.
God, really?
It's been perfectly fine. I just needed to tag them. So Daily Mail, I am so sorry.
That's so funny.
So Poppy, please sponsor us.
Poppy, we love you and your product. I should have been wearing my Poppy merch in this.
Should have. We should have
Sorry.
had cans. I had actually for the
Just
first time
just displayed right here.
for the first time I had the strawberry lemon one. So good. Fantastic. Love, love, love.
Y'all aren't ready for this wild berry flavor to come out. I'll say it right now, y'all aren't ready. It's so good. If you haven't tried it, well,
Also extremely excited for their Super Bowl commercial.
yo, the cat's fucking munching on the tinsel we got back here. Yeah, you.
Nala is my number one hater for sure. She's preying on my downfall.
Or we're also Nala's number one haters, also. So
This is true.
I'm telling you, she's
I'm gonna put the
munching.
mic on. I just want to shout out all the 10 people that listen to our podcast. So thank you for keeping it real.
For real.
Keeping it chaotic with us.
Keeping it chaotic.
I feel like today is the perfect example of like us keeping it chaotic. Like I feel like the last episode or the one where we just like rambled, I feel like we just really didn't know what we were talking about. We just kind of like talked, and this one is just like in our true form of being chaotic. Also, Ava, can you please show your blanket to the people watching?
Just look at like this eagle.
I will show you guys my blanket if you were watching the video.
It should have been in the last episode. It is amazing. Love that. I want one.
Thank you so much. That was my time to shine.
All right. So now we are going to take questions from our studio audience. Tina, everybody, you can't see her, but she is sitting right over there. So she is going to ask us questions, and hopefully you can hear her. But if not, I guess we can say the question over.
My first question is, do you have a hidden talent? And can you do it right now?
Whoa, I got really nervous.
In case you didn't hear her, she asked if we had a hidden talent and if we can show it right now. Shy, you want to go first?
My hidden talent. My hidden talent is I'm so much nicer than I could be. I don't think I have a hidden talent. I don't like to hide talents. I like to let the world know.
I like to show who I am.
I like to show how cool and complex I am. No, I genuinely don't think I have any hidden talents. I'm really good at editing.
True.
I'm very good at editing. Like our podcast, photos. I edit all of Tina's photos. And I love doing video edits. Why I started YouTube years ago. Should I start a YouTube channel again?
Yes.
I feel like I might, possibly. So if that is something that you are interested in, let me know. Because I will definitely start doing that again. I used to love doing YouTube. But it just like became so much. And I think I just put a lot of pressure on myself when really it wasn't necessary. So I think I'm just going to do it with a different headspace. I think back then it was like, I need to get YouTube famous. I need to get all these views. I need to constantly be uploading. And I think now I just upload whenever I want. Yeah, I guess editing is my secret talent, even though I post to the world to see it. But I wish I could sing. Just kidding. This is my debut, Cheyenne. Ava, do you have a secret talent?
No. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I've talked about it on here, but I used to dance. I think that's pretty much all the talent I got. And no, I will not be showing you right now because it's 12:41 in the morning, and I'm
lame. Do it.
literally half asleep right now.
Right.
But yes, you should start a YouTube channel because I just started a YouTube channel and I posted my first video like a few weeks ago, and I've been trying to get Cheyenne to start hers so we can vlog together and I'm not alone in it.
I guess like I have a channel. It's still currently up. Like it's a full. It's just not like active. But if you want to check it out, it's called Life of Shy. I guess I'll link it down below so you can watch my old cringy videos. I used to be a vlogger, and I did like makeup videos, stuff like that. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the new angle is, I guess.
Shy with goals in goals.
I have the vlogs that are up are like meeting David Dobrik and going to concerts and like the events that I went to. So if you're like into that stuff, definitely check it out. I mean, there are old videos, but I don't know. I still watch them sometimes and I'm like, oh my God, that was so fun. It's like my own little home videos, I guess. Even though everyone was like, that's so cringe. Why is she doing that? And I was just like, I'm literally not in high school anymore. Like, I don't care. I lost all my friends anyway. What do I have to lose? What's the next question?
My next question.
Oh my God, wait, I'm so sorry. My hidden talent is I can do a British accent. Sorry. I forgot I could do that. Sorry.
Scallop potatoes.
Scallop potatoes. Sorry. Anyway, next question.
My next question is, what's the one item that you can't live without?
My KKW bronzer. Sorry, if you know, you know. What is one item we cannot live without? One item.
My Aquaphor.
I knew you were gonna say that too. That's crazy.
I was away from my Aquaphor today during the Galentines, and like halfway through I was like, I need my Aquaphor. My lips are chapped.
She looked crusty. Just kidding.
That's so rude.
I'm just kidding. You looked absolutely perfect today.
Thank you so much.
I don't know. I feel like a basic answer is like my phone. Like everything is on my phone.
Except not anymore.
Except my kid. Oh my God, I never told that story.
Tell it.
Long story short. I ran out of storage on my laptop while I was editing like the second episode of our podcast, and I did not know that my iCloud was linked to my computer, which like means my photo library is linked on both my phone and my computer. So I deleted all of my photos, everything that was on my laptop, and everything was still safe on my phone. So I was like, cool. Wake up the next morning, my entire photo library is gone. All my concert videos, all my kids' baby photos, all their first, like literally every single thing up until that day was completely gone. And like I cried so bad. I was like, all my kids' baby photos are on my phone. Like luckily my first daughter, I had a lot of her photos printed, but my second daughter, I'm so sorry. Like majority of her baby photos are gone. Like unless I sent them to Tina, then she has them, but yeah. So that was a sad day, but
yeah, all for the podcast. So
all for you guys. I did this
you
for you.
guys better listen.
You guys better subscribe, listen, follow, rate 5 stars. Please.
Do we have another question, Tuna?
What's the most random fact that you know?
Oh my God, I feel like I know so many and everything just...
What's the most random fact that you know?
Chickens can't look up. Did you know that?
No.
And giraffes' tongues are black.
I knew that.
And I'm allergic to mushrooms.
I have no idea. I really got no clue, y'all.
Oh, I know that. I know who Hannah Montana is.
Don't tell me.
I won't. I'm not gonna expose her like that, but I do know the identity of Hannah Montana.
Oh my god. Anyways,
Oh.
are there more questions?
If you were a fruit, which one would you be?
Can we answer this for each other?
She's already crying. Okay, Tina asked if we were a fruit, what kind of fruit would we be? We're answering for each other?
Yeah.
Okay. What? I'm looking at you trying to figure out what fruit you're gonna be. You're definitely like a sour fruit.
Damn straight.
Sour. I feel like any kind of fruit that I give you is a Harry Styles reference, so. You definitely give like either, yeah, I would say like cherry vibes or like a kiwi.
Okay.
Wrong.
Incorrect. Nah, I love cherries. I don't know why, like the first thing that came to my mind was a watermelon.
Really?
Yeah.
Fun fact, I don't like watermelons.
Oh my god.
Unless there's like tahini on them or something.
Real. Same.
They just like don't taste like anything.
They don't.
They literally taste like water.
Next question.
Would you rather get lost in the jungle for 1 year or be trapped underground for 6 months?
Fuck off. I'd rather die.
Okay, she had. Sorry, Tina's having a cough attack.
She's extremely what? She's extremely allergic to my cat, and my cat is laying on her, so she is like dying currently. Sorry about that.
Oh, is that why you're coughing? Fucking push Nala off. Anyways.
She keeps coming back.
Just like the men.
Anyways, she asked if we would rather be stuck in the jungle for 1 year or stuck underground for 6 months. Mm-hmm.
Scared of the dark, bro, so I don't know if I could do underground. Also, like, I have so many questions. Like, just straight jungle? Like, did the plane crash and I'm stuck there now? Oh my god, that gives me so much anxiety. I overthink everything, so.
No, just straight jungle.
Just straight, okay. Just straight jungle. We just happened to get there.
I would say jungle.
Yeah, I'd probably have to go jungle just because the underground thing, what if it caves in?
I don't fuck with the underground, bro. I don't want. No, thank you.
Okay, yeah, I guess we'll go to the jungle together. Like the Hunger Games.
Okay.
Okay.
Down. 2 victors.
Play. Don't eat the blueberries. Is Finnick there?
Finnick
Sign me
best
up.
be there.
No. My question is PETA there? I will be there if PETA's there. I love PETA and she loves Finnick, so I feel like we're fine. Can we bring them? Can we bring them? Okay. If we could bring them, yes.
Alrighty.
Where do I sign up?
Where do I sign up for this? Hunger Games.
Anyways, I think. Oh my god, it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. We've
been filming for like over an hour.
Look at us. We're
So slay.
Team now.
We're
slay.
so good at this, you guys. Okay, Tina's just been laughing at us the whole time. That's extremely rude.
I hope that people also not laugh at us, but like laugh along while they're listening to us.
Yeah, so I think that pretty much wraps up this week's episode.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media. It is Keeping It Chaotic Pod on everything. Our personal Instagrams and TikToks will be linked below. And
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
bye.